Braun!
Just calm down. You'll have a chance to get revenge on Braun Strowman.
How?
Let me explain. Triple H held up his end of the deal he made with you last week. Since you won the handicap match, you're getting a Universal title shot versus Braun Strowman.
That's great.
There's a catch.
Of course there is. There's always a catch with Triple H. What is it?
You'll also be facing Samoa Joe, The Miz, Elias, and Bray Wyatt in an Elimination Chamber match. All participants will face off in a 6-man tag team match later tonight on Raw.
Am I on Braun's team?
No.
Perfect.
Wow, not one, but two huge announcements by General Manager Kurt Angle. This matchup of future Elimination Chamber opponents has produced some odd pairings, to say the least.
Yeah, just think about the history Buzz has with almost every one of these guys.
I think that's exactly why Triple H handpicked these superstars.
With all that being said, it's going to be quite the uphill battle for Buzz at Elimination Chamber if he hopes to walk out with the Universal title.
He's throwing the rule book out the window.
Using his knee now.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. I think it's safe to say that the action so far in this 6-man tag team match is exactly what we expected.
When you put that much meat in the ring, somebody's going to get hurt. And unfortunately for him, he's the one on the receiving end of this inevitable beatdown.
I'm not going to go so far as to say he can't win this match, but things certainly aren't looking good for him right now.
And he delivers a knee. Look at the power on display with that gut-wrench suplex. Samoa Joe is definitely starting to wane.
He's got to remember he has two partners ready to enter the fray here.
There are instances when a 6-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or in the midst of a disagreement. When that's the case, someone on the team must step up and be the voice of reason so the trio can function as a cohesive unit.
Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a 6-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match, everyone on the team can work together.
That's easier said than done. Just because superstars might be favorites of the WWE Universe or have a common enemy, that doesn't mean they'll get along. It also doesn't mean that any past issues will magically go away. In this business, people have long memories, so if someone sees an issue on their team, they need to resolve it right away.
As you may remember, Kurt Angle actually fired. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Oh, I think this man means business. The Miz connecting there with a good shot.
On the topic of Strowman's temporary firing, I could think of more than a few superstars who wished it stuck. Kane and The Bar immediately come to mind, considering what he did to them at the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, respectively.
I don't disagree, Saxton, but let's be honest. The true highlight from Strowman's firing was when he launched Michael Cole off the Raw stage like a lawn dart.
That was kind of funny.
Shut up. Wrenches the arm.
She got it with the drop kick.
Something that many people know is that Miz is a proud native of Parma, Ohio, a suburb of Cleveland. But what some may not know is that Miz was the captain of his high school baseball team and was a standout on the basketball and cross-country track teams.
She lands an enormous elbow. She lands an enormous elbow. At Normandy High School in Parma, Ohio, Miz was a 3-letter varsity athlete. What may strike some as strange is that one of those sports was not wrestling. Instead, the Miz shined on the baseball field, basketball. What does Buzz have in store? The human Is this a preview of what's to come for Buzz in the Elimination Chamber?
This is what happens when you're surrounded by people who despise you. Byron, you should know what that's like.
Huh?
Buzz ducks out of harm's way.
Braun's not gonna like that.
Look out, the monster among men has been unleashed. Thankfully, the Miz got away unscathed.
Because he ran away.
Wouldn't you?
Good point.
If this is what's happening now, imagine what these men are going to do to each other inside Elimination Chamber. How is Buzz going to defeat this man in an Elimination Chamber match to win the Universal title?
How is anyone going to?
Be careful what you wish for. It's a saying everyone has heard 1,000 times, except apparently you, Buzz, because you asked for this. You said you'd overcome whatever I put in front of you to win the Universal title. Well, this now stands in your path, along with 4 other superstars who cannot wait to tear you apart in an Elimination Chamber match. It makes me question your mental health, because only an insane person would wish unimaginable pain and suffering on themselves. Only an insane person would wish to be in a nursing home 50 years from now, unable to hug their grandchildren because of injuries they sustained decades earlier from these hands. But the SWAT team's not out here tonight to protect Braun Strowman from an insane person. No, Buzz. They're here to protect you. They're also here to protect my investment, because I want the WWE Universe to pay to see Braun Strowman end your short-lived career at Elimination Chamber. And finally, they're here to protect your wishes, no matter how insane they may be.
Buzz, I'm not usually a generous man, but at Elimination Chamber, I'm going to grant you all your wishes. Unfortunately for you, it's not going to be like when John Cena grants wishes. No. It'll be much, much worse.
What was that?
It's Buzz! It's Buzz!
What just happened?
He was wearing some kind of metal plate.
He borrowed a page out of Bret Hart's playbook.
So he's the one who's been watching old Nitros on WWE Network.
You think you're clever with the disguise and the metal plate, huh? We'll see if you can figure out how you're gonna survive this to win the Universal title in the Elimination Chamber match. The first 2 entrants will be you and Braun Strowman.
The path to the Universal title at Elimination Chamber just became even more difficult for Buzz.
There'll be no surprises as to who are the first 2 entrants in the Elimination Chamber. Thanks to Triple H, it'll be Buzz and Braun Strowman.
Thanks to Triple H, I think you have to give... Buzz is launched through the pod glass.
This is not the kind of start Buzz wanted.
And to make things worse, since Bray Wyatt's pod broke, he's now in the match.
Are Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt going to work together to take on Buzz?
it's almost time for our next competitor.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Look at that, she nailed her. Well, that's how you land a well-placed strike on your opponent. He's going for the pin. Braun Strowman with an easy kick out there.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Oh, there's the old.
Much more of this, and she could be facing a torn ligament.
Next entrance getting ready to come out.
This is some great offense by Bray Wyatt.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
You've got to do something to get back in this thing.
Oh, man.
The champ's starting to stumble a bit. He has an amazing opportunity here to cement his legacy as one of the greatest champions in recent memory.
We are moments away from the next entrant.
He's starting to get on a roll.
Nice job by Samoa Joe.
Side Russian leg sweep. He's got her now, guys.
A bad place to be for the challenger. It appears his opponent has his number right now.
I love it. He's taking a beating, but refusing to stay down. Sometimes when you're in a match like an Elimination Chamber, that little extra adrenaline keeps you going.
Who's it gonna be? It's gotta be hard to rebound from that one. Oh, I think this man needs business. Bray Wyatt is not looking so good here. You can't help but wonder how much more of this he can take.
He's clearly outmatched outside the ring, guys.
It's Braun Strowman going for the cover.
I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. Up and over with a suplex. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch.
Challenger's starting to falter. But he certainly comes into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
German suplex.
Woo.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over. Talk about getting knocked into the middle of next week.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
She goes for the cover. Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Man, Braun Strowman, what offense.
He's got to be running on empty at this point.
Well, what did you expect from an Eater of Worlds? He's going to battle you until the end.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
He's back in full control now.
The Miz with the offense. Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
She goes for the cover.
Clearly on a
submission here. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Yeah, and Bray Wyatt.
And The Miz delivers the snap DDT, and that should do it.
Going for the cover. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. Digging deep for a kick out.
Not quite.
Look out, Braun Strowman is measuring. The damage has...
Oh my gosh, from what heights?
I'm not sure how much he has left.
The Miz is looking to end this.
Skull-crushing finale.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Looking to catch him off guard there, I guess.
Still in it.
We've got it covered. She goes for the... And there's the elimination. What? Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable. Oh, hellacious power slam.
Just when you thought we were going to crown a new champion.
Uh-oh, the champion into the cover. Big elimination right there.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
We might be looking at a new champion.
The shoulders are down. There's the elimination, Byron.
That was amazing.
He's displaying classic offense here. That's how you make an impact. Great offense by The Miz. Oh no, she's in a bad way now. Look at this, she's so dangerous.
The Miz definitely in a tough spot now.
The champ clearly getting the best of him here.
Looks to me like he's wishing he was back in his pod. At least in there, he was safe from the beating he's taking.
You can learn a lot about a guy in a match like this, and what I've learned so far here tonight is that there is absolutely no quit in him.
Braun Strowman is a force within the ring.
Simply destroying the back. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it!
Just an unforgiving slam. Can't Buzz into the cover. This one's not over yet. Gonna take more than that.
She makes it look easy. Braun Strowman is going to have to revise his game plan because right now, the one he's using ain't working. And I wouldn't be surprised if he had nothing left at this point.
At this point, he has to be thinking to himself, what do I have to do to get back in this thing?
Buzz into the cover. And that's elimination right there, guys. With an exclamation point, no less.
Now that's how you make a statement.
Goes down hard.
Yeah, he's not looking very good at this point, Cole.
Putting it all on the line.
Such a devastating splash. What does Buzz have in store? Spinebuster!
I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
Oh, this is dangerous right here. That'll do a number on your insides.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it!
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
I don't remember the last time I saw Strowman.
She goes for the cover.
And Buzz has just reached the top of the mountain.
What a special moment.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Buzz has overcome all odds, including everything Triple H could possibly throw at him, to become the new Universal Champion.
That is one of the most impressive, gutsy performances I have ever seen. Buzz has earned the right to be called the new monster among men.
Not to sound trite, but this will be a moment that people are buzzing about for years to come.
Oh, you're better than that, Cole.
The new Universal Champion has arrived.
And apparently he upgraded his ride.
Who puts a giant picture of themselves on their own tour bus?
Hey, you would do the same thing if you had a tour bus.
Shut up, Saxton. Being champion's already gone to this guy's head.
Buzz will make his first appearance as Universal Champion later tonight on Raw.
Take a look at that. Looks good, doesn't it? Well, let's be honest. That didn't look very good for me at the Elimination Chamber. Because thanks to Triple H doing everything in his power to hold me down yet again, not only did I have to defeat Braun Strowman, I had to do it in an Elimination Chamber match against 5 other superstars where I had to enter first with the monster among men. But despite all of that, I overcame the odds and stand here as your new Universal Champion! So, what's next? Well,
Here we go again. Buzz can't catch a break.
I hate to admit it, but what you said is true. I have done everything in my power to keep this moment from happening, and it didn't work. But I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't have a plan B, or C, or D, or E. You see, I have done everything in my power to stop you except for bringing back the most powerful force in sports entertainment. So you've left me with no choice. It's time for Plan E. It's time for evolution.
Are you kidding me?
Evolution is back.
This is not good for Buzz. Triple H has sent a powerful message to Buzz that he will go to any lengths to destroy his career.
After what Evolution did to Buzz tonight, it might already be destroyed.
We've been wondering all week how Buzz would respond to Evolution's attack, and it looks like we're about to find out.
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop right there. You think we're playing here? I don't want to have to hurt you. Ow!
After the beating he took last week, he'd be better off staying on the bus.
Knowing this guy, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Is Evolution even inside that limo?
I don't know, but it looks like Buzz is determined to find out.
Triple H from behind with a sledgehammer.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
And she strikes with great precision. Man!
Boom! Backdrop suplex.
What a high angle right across the shoulders. Atomic drop.
Look, Triple H is on the attack now.
Wow, that's any indication she's not taking any prisoners in this one. The game's starting to fade. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
It doesn't get any easier when you're backstage, and it looks like he's finding that out the tough way.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
Whoa, Triple H dodged that one. Nicely executed. Well executed.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Triple H. She's starting to stagger a bit. When she agreed to this match, she knew this wasn't going to be easy.
Well, she's looked good up until now. She just has to make sure not to absorb too much punishment here if she wants to get back into this thing.
The powerbomb puts her in a good spot here.
So impressive.
Oh, man, Triple H doesn't even know where he is.
Whoa, Triple H dodged that one.
Oh, I think this man means business.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
And now Randy Orton and Batista attack Buzz from behind. We should have known these two would get involved.
This certainly looks like a setup now.
Oh, no. Buzz is trapped in there. This is taking things way too far.
No, no, no.
We need some medical help back there immediately.
It's going to take a lot of work to just get him out of the limo.
I can't believe Triple H and Evolution resorted to something like this